Hi everyone and welcome back to World of Mike. Today we have a brand new launch to the channel. It has finally come. It's felt like it's took forever to come, but we finally now have the relaunch of the Valentino Rossi build brought to you by D'Agostini. And let me tell you, a lot of things have changed since this was last out. So one of the major big changes is it now comes with a magazine. So you actually get a magazine. With the old one, they only had PDFs that you would have to download from Model Space. Now we know that Model Space is no longer to be, so they've actually converted it into an actual magazine, which is a lot better. On here, as you can see, it just goes into the information about dear collector, welcome to the Valentino Rossi YZR M1. We are glad you joined us. And obviously it goes into each month you'll receive parts and stuff like that. The first issue, so issues 1 and 2 will come to £6.49. The next consignment will be package 2, and that will consist of 4 issues, and you will get your issue 3 free, and that will come to £35.97. Then moving on to the regular package will be 5 issues at £10.99 or £12.49 each for premium if you've gone for the premium option, and that will come out as £59.95 standard, or if you're on premium, £67.45 per month. And don't forget that you can manage your subscription on the go through the online portal there. So that's really good. Now, obviously, what we've got here, first of all, is the magazine. So I'll go into the magazine. As I said, a lot has changed, and I'll go into that as soon as we get to that point. But as you can see, we now actually get a magazine. We can read more of the story. With one of the major problems is with Model Space, they didn't do a magazine. You would have to download or print the PDFs, and they had no story behind it. A lot of people like to hear about the bike. A lot of people like to read about the history of the bike, and this is obviously our first part. We don't actually do this, and I can see this build being a lot of stacking up parts. It's going to be very similar to the Harley Davidson. If that comes out, let me assure you, they have just brought out the Mazda, so they've got another car build at the moment. So I predict Harley Davidson will come along very shortly. See, these are the parts. Rossies race bike, a stunning, accurate replica. And then that on itself is just beautiful. But let me tell you what the big change is. As you can see, one of the other changes is it doesn't tell you what's on issue 2, but you can have a sneak peek on your portal and you can find that out for yourself. But let me show you something. One of the big changes is, let me get to this one here. As you can see, this is a massive Mahusive poster, and I'm telling you, it's proper big. But as you can see, it goes into the easy to build. On there on the back, you've got what's coming up in issue 3 and issue 2. I've said that back to front, but issue 2 I've already got, and issue 3 and much more. Obviously it does stand on its little stand there, but let me tell you what's really interesting. If we look at that, this is what's really interesting. Okay, first things first, we'll show you that part. As you can see, scale is going to be 1/4 scale. The dimensions of the model is 54 centimeters. The width is 18 centimeters, and of course the height is 29.6 centimeters. The made in metal and ABS to replicate the original materials perfectly. And obviously on here, this is the major change, guys, right? So number 1, the first time round, we didn't have a case. We've now got an acrylic case for it. That's only £1 extra per issue. Number 2, we had a blue t-shirt instead of a yellow one, and we also had a blue cap instead of a green one. They've also introduced a mug that we didn't have on the first run, and we also didn't have a notepad. So we've also got notepad, and you actually get an extra gift when you pay by PayPal only. So if you pay by PayPal, they've obviously got some sort of agreement with PayPal that you get, if you pay with them, you get a extra speaker. Sadly, I don't pay by PayPal. I do mine by direct debit, so I don't think I'm going to get that. But can you see, a lot of things have changed since the first run. And what's mind-blowing is, look at the size of this. Okay, I might have to go like that a minute, but look at the size of this, guys. This is humongous. Look at that massive massive poster. Don't know if you can see it, if that's any good there, but look at that. It's just so big. So they've chucked in this almighty poster, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, as I said, it's so nice to see this come out again. You know, and now what's nice is you can actually see when things are actually sent on your online portal. So let's get to issue 1. Issue 2 will be following up a little bit later on next week. This is going to be coming to the channel every Tuesday, but obviously because it's going to be a while till we get the next pack, I need to drag it out a bit so that we've got enough content to last until the next pack gets here. This is the part. As you can see, you don't actually do anything with this, but I can open it up for you. But yeah, a lot of things. There's a lot of recycled collections coming out, and I think, you know, every artwork publisher should have an online account area where you can, you know, see what's been sent. I think Agora need to improve. I think they need to get, you know, because it says like your subscription and that, but it'd be nice to see what's in each pack. But look at this, guys, absolutely stunning. Look at that. This brings back so many memories. I know a lot of us, like World Wayne's going to be redoing his, hopefully. And yeah, it's just for all the guys that have not been able, or everyone out there, for all the people that wanted to build this the first time round, and now we've got the opportunity to build it again. This is just brilliant. So look at that, absolutely gorgeous. And what will happen is the windscreen will sit into there. There's little holes in there. And you know what the funny thing was? On the last one, I got up to issue 2, and then they kept saying that, oh, we've got this payment problem with them, keep taking the funds, reversing it. It was a hassle, a nightmare. And I chucked the wheel away the other day, and for the old one, and I've been holding on to it for years, thinking and hoping and praying that this would come out again. The minute I chuck it away, they bring it out again. Isn't it marvellous? But yeah, this one we don't actually do nothing with. But what I will tell you is I'll just show you a sneak preview of issue 2. So issue 2 consists, I won't show you the magazine, but just to give you an exclusive, that is what issue 2 is looking like. So that is how big this wheel is, okay? It is massive, absolute massive. And as you can see, that little windscreen is going to sit into here. So it will sit round there. It's just absolutely massive. I cannot believe it. So, yeah, that is the Valentino Rossi with an oi, oi, oi. Because I made up this song that goes, Valentino Rossi with an oi, 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 you know. But yeah, it's just, as you can see, it's just going to be magnificent. And this is a beast. It is really, really big. So if you do want to get this for yourself, as I said, so much has improved. You get yourself a magazine rather than a PDF. Because that was the other thing. A lot of the builds just came with like downloadable PDFs, or some would come with magazines, some wouldn't, and it was just a total mess. But D'Agostini have come a long way, and I'm so excited to be building this. But yeah, just seeing like where is it? That massive poster. It's just, oh man. So yeah, if you want to get this for yourself, head over to D'Agostini.com. Please remember to like, share and subscribe if you want to be notified of every time a video goes up with Valentino Rossi. And we'll see you next Tuesday for more of Valentino Rossi, the Dr. Motorcycle Racing Legend. See you then. Bye.